Rice and Tony Williams, warn the people, tell them about Jah. Oh yeah, tell them about Jah. Rice and Tony Williams, warn the nation. Jah love so true, it's that pure and clean, to rally round the red, gold and green.
Yes, greetings one and all. I'm Tiger Simeon of the African Wenham Sound here at Bada Breeze, the place to be. And I'm with brother Tony Williams Gad, and he's going to be telling us and talking to us about his new EP.
Yeah, greetings Tiger, you know, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
And yeah, this new project is my EP that is called Fulfillment. And it basically marks my journey, you know, 20 odd years in the music industry. And I've taken the best 7 songs off of my 3 albums and brought them forward to share with the masses, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm excited to share this music with everybody out there. And I just really hope they listen to the music, enjoy the message in the music, because that's what makes reggae music great, as we know. And yeah, Fulfillment, EP, Tony Williams Gad, I'm excited.
Yes, Tony Williams Gad. So, yeah man, give thanks. We'll be playing some songs off your new EP. And the first one is It's Nice. So right now, we're gonna take a listen to It's Nice, one of my wife's favorite songs. And yeah, hope you like it, enjoy it.
Fresh back from the continent, Tony Williams, linking up with LDontheCut, make we bus, straight out of Sweden. People, this is a worldwide collaboration. Listen!
It's nice when you have good vibes. So nice when you keep good vibes. Yeah.
It's nice.
It's nice when you have composure.
Yes, so It's Nice is a tune that I got the rhythm from a brother named Make We Bus out of Sweden. The rhythm, it's a live rhythm, and it came from Sweden, delivered to me in Addis Ababa. The brethren gave it to me, it was really nice. And I had the lyrics from recently going to Kenya for some music and being in Addis Ababa for 5 years doing music. So that's how the song kind of came together. And it's a really punchy, nice ska rhythm. And then I was in LA, back in America, and I hooked up with LDontheCut, which is a really great producer. He's actually the DJ for Sublime with Rome, world famous, they travel around. So we recorded that in his studio in Huntington Beach, California, and it just came out really nice, you know, yeah.
እሺ እንሂድ ወደ ሁለተኛ ዘፈን. Let's go to the next song, number 2 song, The Earth is the Lord's. Boom!
A movie starting, you know. Lights, camera, action. Blaze it. Jamaican and Californian a link up. Where's the Tony?
Yo, 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 hey. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and them that dwell therein, yeah. The only way we're truly living. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Earth is the Lord's featuring Rassi Hardknocks is a great tune. Rassi Hardknocks is a rising artist out of Jamaica. He's done quite a few things. So we were in Jamaica. I actually lived in Jamaica for a few years and was working on my second album, Simple Things. So that's where it comes from, obviously. And it's from Psalm 24. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Yeah, man. and them that dwell therein, right? In the earth. So yeah, the song is just a collection of good Bible lyrics, Bible message, and I'm just fortunate and thankful to be able to put it to pen and put it to music for the people out there, because that's what I love to represent, is a good message, conscious reggae music, you know? So yeah, Earth is the Lord's.
Mishi, betam desilal, Irie, betam marifno. Now we're gonna go to the third song. Sostenia Zafan, Son of Man.
In life I know there's trials and tribulations. All we'll have to face along the way. Oh yeah. And in life I know you're gonna make some decisions. Some good, some bad, some make you happy, while others will make you sad. Yeah. But there's a straight and narrow path that leads unto everlasting life. That's what I learned.
Son of Man is a very nice tune, and a lot of people really like it. And yeah, big up the Northampton crew, because they gave me some proper props on it. Made me feel real good, you know, one day, because they really rated it. And I give thanks. I have to say that song is about Jesus Christ.
All right, now we reach the fourth song. Everything is blessed, no stress. To all dancehall fans, you're in for a special treat now. You have a song coming called Danzal Styling, live at the Roxy Theatre, Hollywood.
As we move, we just keep you in the groove. Thank you. Everybody who came on the bus, respect due. All the bus people, thank you so much. God bless you all. Everybody who came to enlarge room shot, God bless you. Blessed is he that enlarges God. Check it out. Hey, how come everybody wants to come in at the Dancehall Stylee? How come we not see so many of them in at the 12 tribe meeting? Lord have mercy when I say, how come everybody wants to come in at the Dancehall Stylee? Ooh, we want to see you in the 12 tribe meeting. Hey, we want to give you a greeting.
Yeah, man, give thanks, Taga. It's good to be here at the Breeze. Such a beautiful view of Lake Tana, you know, here in lovely Ethiopia. It's such a blessing, you know? And so, this song, Dancehall Stylee, you know, it's a song about the 12 tribes of Israel, really, and how come everybody wants to come in out of Dancehall Stylee? How come we don't see so many of them in the 12 tribe meeting? I used to be super involved in the meetings in California, and so I always marveled how everybody packed up in the dance hall, but we didn't see so many of them in the meeting, because I was real loyal and jealous and loving of the 12 tribes of Israel work. So I have to say big up the Prophet Gad at this time, and all the true soldiers, brethren and sistren, and children in 12 tribes of Israel worldwide. This song was a song that a lot of people liked, and I used to sing on sound system a lot before the band, before I had Rimshot, which was my band for 7 years. And we did a lot of work in California. And this song has special significance because it's recorded live at the Roxy Theater in Hollywood. And the Roxy Theater, I don't know if you've ever heard, but it's very famous. Everybody's played there, from Bob Marley and the Wailers to Ozzy Osbourne to everybody. You know, it's a very famous place in Hollywood, California, and it's very intimate. It's a small setting, and it was a privilege to play there. And the band Rimshot that I fronted for about 7 years, we opened up about 4 shows for Ika Mouse. You know Ika Mouse, the veteran from Jamaica. So we opened up about 4 shows for Ika Mouse at the Roxy Theater, and we happened to get 1 live. And so that's what the song is all about, and I hope the people like the vibes. It's real, it's raw. Listen to the lyrics, I'm flowing about as fast as I could at the time. Maybe a little more now because we're on some buna, you know? That's Ethiopian coffee. But yeah, man, that's Dancehall Styling.
Yes, I don't know better. I'm Desila. Hey, shit. Now this song, I heard Brother Tony Williams Gad practicing this one and preparing for this one, and I was like, yo, this is a serious tune. The world should hear about this ragamuffin tune. And yeah, I'm very, very excited to be introducing this one. This one is called Bad Name, and this one is my personal favorite from Mr. Tony Williams Gad. This one is fire. Pay attention, open your ears. Bad Name.
Rasta a bad name, bad name. Our Rasta ain't the same. You give Rasta a bad name, bad name. You're just playing a game so lame. You give Rasta a bad name, bad name. Our Rasta ain't the same. You give Rasta a bad name, bad name. You're just playing a game.
You give Rasta a bad name, bad name. Our Rasta ain't the same. You give Rasta a bad name, bad name. You're just playing a game. You know, I think the message is right there. It's a heavy tune. It's very controversial, but also I think very honest. You know, it's another true life story. I was rolling in a minivan in Addis Ababa, a taxi, and there was a horn player next to me. He was a musician, obviously, and he was asking me, we started talking about music, and he was asking me if I was a Rasta. And I said, yeah. And then he started asking me some questions, serious questions. He just cut straight to the chase. And he was like, well, how come Rasta says this, but then they do that? And how come Rasta acts like they're so holy and righteous, but then they do that? And he was speaking about some specific people or persons that I won't bother naming because that's not the point. The point is that everybody has to try to represent Rasta properly, you know, like the king, like His Majesty did. His Majesty was a serious Christian and he advocated the Bible, right? And I think there's a lot of people out there these days, dreadlocks has become a fashion. That's one of the lyrics in the song. I'm not against dreadlocks, I had my own before, but it's not a hair doctrine, as the Prophet Gad taught us. It's not a food doctrine, it's a Bible doctrine. It's only saved by one name. And as we mentioned before with Son of Man, it's Jesus Christ, the only name given under heaven which man can be saved. Same with bad name, it's along those lines.
But I'm Desilal. We're at the final track now. So, this one is called No Vice. Yeah? No Vice. Alright? One of my personal favorites from when I first was introduced to Mr. Tony Williams Gad's music. Keeping it nice and blessed. No Vice.
It was bad for my health, so I gave up cigarettes. Yeah. I had to stop smoking herb because my job gave me drug tests. Yeah. I try to leave off the alcohol cause it always makes me fall. I told my friend at work.
Well, Tiger, you know, this is the final track, but I know it's not the final work that we're going to do together, because we've been working together a long time still. And I have to big you up as a wonderful DJ. We did that youth concert in Addis years ago, and we've worked together a long time, and I always appreciate working with you. And I give thanks for that personal testimony. It's heartfelt. I didn't know all that happened. And sometimes it's funny in this music business. Maybe if you're not super famous, sometimes you feel like people don't rate you that much, you know? But it's nice when it's organic and you have a good, real base of real people with you, and then you grow. And I'd rather have that anyway than some little fake kind of, you know what I mean? Support. So I really appreciate that, and I say respect, give thanks. No Vice is a song that we recorded in Jamaica, also at Harry J's studio in Kingston. Famous studio, man. It was a blessing to work there, trust me. With Sly Dunbar's playing drums on that track, Earl Chinna-Smith, big up, playing guitar, Dalton Brownie, Dean Fraser and the whole horn crew. Stephen Stewart was the engineer behind that track. So it was a blessing to record at studios where you know that Dennis Brown and the Wailers, you know, so many great artists. Peter Tosh, many of the artists from Jamaica recorded at Harry J's. So it was a real blessing. And I have to big up Gary Gadd, my brethren at this point, because he's the one that made a lot of these songs possible. He was the executive director behind the Simple Things album, which these tracks have been pulled from. So No Vice is a song that takes me all the way back to Long Beach, California. But when I was working at the bus company, driving buses at Long Beach Transit, I wasn't a driver on the public roads for the public, but I was with the utility crew, and we would fuel the buses and run them through the bus wash, and when they came off the road at night, right? So it was the night shift, kind of like Bob's working on the night shift with the forklift. It was that vibe. So check it out. In the new buses that we used to have around 2000, I think 2000, I recorded this song back then. They had nice microphones on the buses for the conductor to talk to the people sometimes. But at night, there was nobody in the bus, and I used to practice singing on the microphone because it had some nice sound in the new buses, right? So actually, when I had that job too, I took that job for 2 years, and we couldn't smoke anything or do anything like that because it was real strict. You had to have drug tests. If you made any accident or crash during your work time, straight to the doctor to pee. So that's what the song is about, right? That's why it says I had to stop smoking herb because my job gave me drug tests. I had to stop smoking cigarettes because it was bad for my health. And I try to leave off the alcohol because it always makes me fall. So I had quit all those things for a time. And I told my friend at work, there at the bus company, I told my friend at work, and he said, but you got to have a vice. Everybody has a vice, you know? A vice is like a crutch, in case people aren't sure. And I said, nah man, I don't need no vice, because I've got Jesus Christ. And with him, you can overcome all things, because he's everything, and he's all, and he fills us up, and all praises to the Father, you know? Father, Son, Holy One of creation. We don't need no vice because we got Jesus Christ. Tyga, we're rolling, you know. We're live and ready. Yeah, well, I just want to say give thanks, and I really hope that the people appreciate this music. It was made for you. And I want to big up Tyga. Enough respect, my brother, for coming through and making it all work like you always do. Yeah, I just want to say thanks to Jah, you know, for the inspiration behind all that music. It really is 20 odd years of hard work, and I hope to bear some more fruits from it. So if you lovely people out there, you know, they say game knows game, real knows real. So I'm reaching out to all the real fans out there, all the people who love like heavyweight, deep, conscious reggae music and heavy lyrics, you know. And we're living in a dreadful time. The world is, wow, always changing, and I hope to give you some hope and some comfort and some niceness through this music that God has given me the ability and the blessings to put forth to you. And yeah, man, I hope to see you on tour in not too long. Hope to see you in person, live and direct. So this is Tony Williams Gadd saying enough thanks, enough respect. I hope you support the project. It's called Fulfillment, and I feel very fulfilled delivering all of it to you, people. One love, God bless.
Bet am Dancehall Musica. I really enjoyed the music, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. You know, we're working with a veteran here. I'm sitting next to a veteran that's been in the music business for plus 20 years. So it's a real privilege and an honor to be here next to a brethren that's been working so hard and has worked amongst very famous people, done tours around the world, and has put lots of work in over the years. So yeah, like, subscribe, share, let us know you love and you care. And always remember, Jah is there. Bless up.